Oh man, I am so fucking broke. I watched my VOD back a little bit. I gotta stop swearing so much. I swear a lot. I'm gonna try Legend only because these Wisp scares are so expensive, but it's questionable. I don't know if I'm there yet. We'll go non-deli to start with the Legend. How are we looking here? Increase effect, increase effect. Yep, 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 yep. Wisp, Legend. I really don't want to run Legend to be honest, but the Wisp scare is just kind of expensive. But we'll see if the build can handle it. What's our pack size? 137. Doesn't look like a ruckus spawn. Oh yeah. We'll see. We'll see if we can survive. I know I can survive Wisp. Double Wisp. I don't know if I can survive Legend yet at this pack size. Yeah, look, we finally finished the Amulet. It's 25 blocks. Fucking kill me, dude. I don't know what that was, like 2,300 divines, 2,400 divines, something like that. Got a new shield. This thing's pretty cracked. Um, Switch some mores around, switch some passes around, and then just randomly decided to try to throw in Blade Vortex. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have the tank for Legend. I probably will for the most part, and then I'm just gonna run into some nasty stuff. But we'll see. I'm also a little concerned because going from Penance Brand to Blade Vortex is a pretty big damage nerf. So we'll see how the Leech holds up with Legend at this pack size. The problem is I need to in order to really make use of Legend, I'd have to get Rarity, which means I need to buy a new mirroring, and then I need to like redo flasks. It's just kind of a mess. Damage is okay against Legend. Looks a little light. I have some passes I can play with to increase damage if I need to. Whenever you come out of the Penance Brand, you free up a shit ton of points. The other problem with going Blade Vortex is there's no mirror items for it at all, and there's not going to be, I don't think. Which, I mean, looks like the damage is kind of fine anyways. But I'm also not on a spell suppression map right now. Or an extra life. So we'll have to see. There's like four Exiles here, none of them are in there. Brutal. But yeah, like the cast speed on the wand, the cast speed on the ring. And that's really it, I guess. They're just two massively wasted stats for Blade Vortex. Man, I'm so happy to be done with the Amulet though. Like I can finally start buying upgrades for this guy and like setting goals and shit. I hit positive four times I think before it finally landed on the two I needed it to. It's just so brutal, man. Reflecting that amulet at this stage of the league is just always the worst. I'll post the POB for this in a bit. I was kind of just messing around with stuff. I'm not sure where it's gonna settle on. I just kind of threw this together to see what it would look like. So I don't really have anything finalized yet. But I'm sure somebody asked. I'll throw one together real quick. Throw it in the details. I doubt this is going to be. This definitely won't be 100% survivable at this difficulty. I don't think. Not yet. I'll have to make a few more improvements, I think, in gear. But I think it'll be pretty close. Well, I can't even say that, actually. I haven't played with it enough to know. It does feel good, though. I'll say that. Like, at worst, I just have to, like, step down maybe 10% pack size if it gets too brutal on some. This is a really easy map, too. Oops. Dude, I will say running no rarity and just picking up the magics. I've said it a couple times, but the amount of magic idols you get, the 3x1s and shit, I'm gonna make it so much off of them. I don't think it's probably not quite as much as you would for, damn, you hit hard. I have some options with physical reduction also if I need to go that route, but I haven't really had too much of a problem with it. I mean, Blade Vortex really is just a lot worse than Penance Brand. It's just fun, especially in Toxic Sewers. But my big concern will be the leech in comparison. Hmm. What am I running? Oh, is it double? I probably can't run this. I don't think I can run double damage, especially with increased damage. I might have to filter those out at this pack size. I can definitely get away with one, I believe, but not two with the gear I have at the moment. My gear should be so much better than it is, but unfortunately, you know, 2200 divines into fucking reflecting the amulet has definitely stunted growth a bit. Yeah, definitely a lot easier to handle when it's not double fizzes extra with a damage mod on top of it. I still kind of stand by that wisp is better, just because the maps are easier, shit falls over faster, you can go quicker. The only problem with it is they're 30 chaos apiece, so I don't know. I don't know how worth it is at that cost. We'll need to figure out how to run. I don't know. Actually, double fizz is extra. It might just be kind of tough to run that on this. I don't know if I have that much gear space. I'm also not even sure that I can run that little trap that Obi is his name, the bow guy. He just like locks you in place. Ignores your stun resist. Yeah, I haven't really tried Legends at this pack size yet. I was running Wisp a bit, and it was definitely crushing that. This is kind of my my test run on on Legend. I can run Delhi too. I just buy whatever maps that I can off TFT. I didn't feel like farming them. I kind of just wanted to get in a map and test this out. So I bought some Delhi, some non, just to get more from one guy. I see the pack size is 128 though. Hopefully, he didn't say anything about filtering his maps out, so I think I just probably got an unlucky roll. Actually, all these are kind of low. Maybe he did give me his bad ones. I don't know. I have no problem self farming him, but um, and I think it's probably better too, especially if you're not going to run Delhi, or you're willing to not run Delhi, I should say. Because with a 3x multitude farming T17s, you basically get a whole inventory of maps. And even with like a strict regex, you should be able to use a third of those, I would say. In worst case, I could always go back to Penance Brand 2 if this ends up not being that great, and that'll boost my life leech by a shit ton. But I think I can make this work. And there's nothing better than Blade Vortex inside of Toxic Sewer. And pick out some different maps and some higher pack size ones. I think like 40 and 41 is where you get like your 135, 40, 140%. I'll have to look through what he sold me. You can also pick up defense physically a lot by putting on an evade flask. I'm running like basically no evasion, like 49% or something, just to be able to have some speed. I need a couple of things to balance out my resistances to get drop the Ellie resist on the flask. Such a such a feels bad suffix to have to use, but it's just where I'm at right now. It's definitely going all right. Especially for just kind of getting thrown together here. A little bit of time in POB, and I could probably make this thing pretty insane. This like really aren't worth much. I feel like coming back in. Let's see if we got. He might have just sold me bad ones. Let's find out. Oh shit. There's some decent ones. I don't think I can run the double. Not yet. Try that. Hello, man. Did you drop another mirror? No, I did not. I just grinded my ass off, dude, for lock after lock after lock. I would have loved another mirror, but not finding a lock, by the way. I mean, just um, buying them, from farming the regular content. Spent a lot of time in POB trying to fix this thing up. I think am I missing one? Packs I should be a little higher, I feel like. Oh, I got everything. Okay. What is he? I don't really want to go back to an evade flask. I really don't want to. What am I at? Am I blind right now? 44%. It's a little low. Still stuck to 4 lock and 0 mirror. Soon 1k divine on pilfering and 80 sacred. Damn, bro. That's rough. What what are you running? I just want to see if I like have any threat of death with some evasion. But it's definitely not where I want to land on. This just feels so much better with speed. Yeah, this guy goes basically unable to kill me after that. Okay. It's good to know. And it's still pretty quick, actually. Maybe I'll just run the evasion for a bit. I think I have adrenaline carrying my speed right now. There's 2 points you can take. You can either take adrenaline, or you can take chaos can ignite, chill, and shock, and they're about the same damage. I was preferring the ignite, chill, and shock because it's also sort of a defensive layer as well. But I mean, so is adrenaline. But it's always up basically. Like they're always shock, chilled, and ignited, whereas with adrenaline it falls off occasionally. Because you can't use it. It can't charge while it's on or some shit like that. I forgot exactly what it said. Doesn't really feel like losing the quartz flask is that big of a deal. I'm kind of just one-shotting the blue packs as I run through them. Yeah, it is going to feel kind of awkward. I don't like that little stutter. I think Blade Vortex feels kind of weird without phasing. But the evasion just feels really good. I need to fix my clusters. I think that's how I'm gonna end up being able to get my resist, but they're just really rare to find with high ES. I don't feel like making them myself. Are you running double wisp or Titanic or Legend? I keep hearing it both ways. People run double wisp and they find a shit ton of things, and then other people, don't find anything, and then vice versa. People run Legend and they find a bunch and they don't find anything with the other. But double wisp the whole time. I've definitely found most of my stuff with double wisp, but I've also ran a lot more double wisp just because of the minion build I was playing. Kind of had to. I don't know with the prices of wisp scarabs. I don't know if it's worth it anymore. People, people are. I don't know. It's really expensive. The thing with the wisp maps is like you can do them really quickly because everything's a lot easier to run. But if each map you open costs a divine, then that kind of kills the viability of it a little bit. Not completely, but definitely a little bit. I'll definitely struggle with on a Wildwoods with this, I think. I'm not really entirely sure I'm gonna land on Blade Vortex though. It's more just like a fun thing. Penance Brand is just significantly stronger damage wise, but this is fun for a bit, especially if it actually works, which it looks like it's doing all right. If I get the actual mirror wand for this, then it would be viable for sure. I think Zebu crafted one in 3.25. I don't know if he has any plans on it this league, but if he did, that'd be sick. But I don't think he's playing Blade Vortex, so I doubt it. I'm not willing to sit in there and beastcraft the implicits needed. I have 41% chance to proc 32 Exiles, full modifier effect, at maps on 10340, pack size, Scarab setup is the same as yours. I don't know, man. Seems pretty unlucky. Mirrors are rare. That Soul Eater would be a little bit rough on a max life map, that's for sure. Drop the mirror my map to make sure it's on my loot filter. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, dude, my whole theory of double wisp is it's just a theory, you know. I don't know if it's I don't know if I'm right at all. It's just what I think, but very possible I'm wrong. Why am I just stuck? I can't move. What was that? I don't think I got the balls to click fizz reduction yet. Damn. Still missing quite a bit. I mean, I am kind of trying to push like the max shit here without full gear. Respectability, is it better to farm Div Strongbox or Titan? 50 to 100 Div for idle and around 50 left to try and try any strat 20x minimal. With 100, I think the build is way better on Strongboxes than it is Titanic Exiles. The whole Titanic Exile thing was just like a personal challenge for myself, just to see if I could make it work in there. It's definitely not the best build, and it does work in there. It's just it can't do like the highest tier content. Um, but more specifically for your question, it uh, with the amount of divine you have, you can't really get a very awesome exile setup. Bro, she's brutal with cast speed, man. It was a hell of a lot better than yesterday. I mean, I couldn't even like look at her yesterday. It felt like so T17 Div Strongbox is the way to go. I think that build is exceptionally good at Strongboxes, yeah. Very AFK. Just pick up the loot as it falls out of the boxes while your guys kill everything. It's a really nice build for Strongbox, yeah. It's a really nice build for everything. Just it's a little rocky and Exiles at high tier because the minions don't survive. That bomb Strongbox is shit. What do you mean, like when it explodes? I think you block most of it. I don't know. I don't ever really run into an issue with it very often. The fucking ignite still, dude. I think I'll end up having to go spell suppression. Both specific mod you die sometimes. What's up? What's up, dude? Just trying out this blade vortex. It's it's cool. It's cool to run through it with the sewers with. I might be asking for a bit too much though with available mirror gear for it. Yeah, we're trying it. It's going okay. Uh, it's definitely insane on double wisp. Double wisp is just really expensive. Let's try a few out. I think I'd probably be mostly deathless on double wisp. Just about. Dude, double wisp, they just like fall over when you're running double wisp. It's insane. Where's Ignat, dude? Just like raining. Now I need a level 2 or 2 level 4 enlightened so I can run vitality. Yeah, the enlightens kind of suck. Having to whenever you get a buy 2, it's expensive. But that vitality is important. It's you could probably lighten up on the defenses a lot compared to what I did if you're going strong boxes. But that regen is just nice because if you miss your block, you're not just dead. So if you're gonna do a strong box, it's, I don't know, like 800, 1,000 regen is probably be fine at that with max block. I'll take vitality later. I'm gonna push my max ES around 5.1k. Yeah, that's pretty low, dude. That's probably why you're struggling with the boxes and the explosions. Trying to organize these differently because if I don't like hand throw them in, it just gets all jumbled, which isn't like that big of a deal, but kind of annoying. I have to sort them a lot more often. Did I try Penance Brand of the Shield? I did try Penance Brand of the Shield. It's definitely better. It's way better. But Blade Vortex is more fun. So here we are. I'll probably swap to it here in a little bit. I'm pretty sure it should pretty comfortably be able to run Legend at max pack size. I would think. Penance Brand is just such a stronger skill, especially for the gearing that I have. But for Penance is a skill, so I'll have to go for that. I'll swap to it real quick. All it takes is a couple gem swaps and a little bit of a tree swap. I'll show you what it looks like. Well, if you have my luck, all 15 of those mirrors are going to go into your amulet, so good luck. I didn't end up getting the mirror shield though. The locks were just eating all my currency, so and I really just wanted to reflect it. After missing like 18 or whatever, I was like too determined to hit it. So every 100 divine I got, just kept throwing it into the amulet. I mean, I didn't hit triple positive. That was just for. It's supposed to be 1 in 13. I hit it about 1 in about 25, 24, 25. Ah, dude, double wisp is just better, bro. It's so much better. I refuse to believe it. You just go twice the speed. It's so fast in comparison. 25 for 2 positive? Yeah, dude, I got fucking destroyed on the amulet. It was horrible. It's worse than your old one. Was it? Yeah, your old one's like 20, wasn't it? 20 didn't even finish? Yeah, that's rough, dude. It was I was getting ready to stop playing, dude. Honestly, I was getting ready to quit the league. It's the second time it's happened to me with that amulet. Like the amulet has, dude, my luck with the amulet. Last week it was like 40,000 chaos orbs because I missed all the annuls like 13 times in a row after hitting all spells, and then the reflecting went bad too, and like I don't know, man. It was like 4,000 divines in because the locks were 200 divine apiece. Yeah, give me a little bit more though. I'll swap back to Penance Brand and test it on Legends. This feels okay on Legends. I can see it's probably not until I upgrade the gear a bit more. Probably not going to cut it on Legends. It'll be too dicey, the pack size. But definitely fun for Wisp. That's for sure. I'll run these like last set I have in my inventory, and I'll swap back over to Penance Brand real quick. Nice. What level you got it to? Probably won't create stream very long. Might do some other stuff. Somebody's like drilling into the house next to me or something. Yeah, I kind of just want to show this. It came out pretty cool. More so the Penance Brand version than this version, but this version is just fun. Like it just looks cool. Sprinting through toxic sewers is always badass with Blade Vortex. Is it close to finalized? Do you think? I mean, I couldn't even tell you. The mirror shield would be better. I need to get the Alva temple mods on the gloves. Um, yeah, I would say no. 85 Divine for Eyes of the Great Wolf? Yeah, sorry, dude. I kind of fucked everyone on that one. Alright, let's try the Penance Brand real quick. We'll go back to Legend. I also don't even have like a Awakened Unleash or anything. What was my tree? Something like this. Wait, that's not gonna work. Oh yeah, I gotta give a bunch of energy shield. That's right. Oh, and then go back to clarity. I don't know how many maps got in. We'll see. It'll definitely be better than it did yesterday on this pack size of Legend, but I still don't think the gear's quite there yet. Oh shit. It's just so much more damage, bro. It's insane. Why does Blade Vortex have to be so fun? But Penance Brand is just it's superior like in every way, other than smoothness. Taking up for like 5 to 6 giants and toxic sewer. What do you mean, like on a ritual? I'm sure. It probably just depends on them. We'll find out. The Blade Vortex is more like memey, you know what I mean? But on this is actually what I've been working on, and I think it's in a pretty decent state. I mean, it should be a pretty decent ritual map, so we'll see. It's a lot of damage though. I think it's this bow right here. Oh no, it's Xandro. I didn't even see him. It's a lot of fizz damage. But yeah, man, it seems alright to me. I'll definitely get it there. A couple more changes. A couple more changes, we'll definitely get it there. It's a little spicy here and there right now, but I'm sure on Legends I'm gonna catch the occasional death, without a doubt. But it doesn't help that those guys have 85% increased life, so they're just taking forever to go down too. Oh, she's crit resistant. I was gonna say, why the fuck is the boss so tanky? I probably shouldn't have put Blade Vortex in the thumbnail title, but I was planning on playing it a bit longer. I might still mess a little bit, but I'd have to get like a new wand, a new ring, I think. Felt okay. It would be really good for double wisp, but not so much for legend, I think. Yeah, no doubt, but that's just life. Who wants to not play ELS? Yeah, I'm in that boat, man. I think more than anything, I just like making my own shit. It's not even really so much about the lightning strike. I just like to create my own stuff. It's spicy, spicy ritual. Yeah, the shield helped a lot just for the Ellie max hits. And then unfortunately, I did end up losing the 5K Fizz max hit, which was a problem initially. It was actually more of a problem than I thought it was going to be. So I had to swap the flesh and stone to counter that. Get all the divines I can get right now. Bled dry by those locks. Activate Windows, dude. My Windows is activated, bro. I don't know what happened. I even like I had this issue before, and I had lost the like whatever you get when they give you the Windows in the mail, the little paper with your code on it or whatever. And so I had to like, call into support, and I had to get my code again, and then I activated it when I did, and now it's not activated again. It's like every time it updates or something. I hope I think I wrote down the code somewhere. Hopefully I still got it. That's funny. It shows it here though. I'm not a fucking cheapskate, dude. I bought it. I swear. I didn't even know that it showed it in game. I knew it showed it when I was on my desktop main screen. Dude, this guy gave me some janky maps, bro. Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna buy up TFT again. Every time that happens, it just feels like stupid. I'd rather play on City Square if I'm gonna run Penance Brand. I only bought a bunch of toxic sewers for the Blade Vortex. I don't know. I also might go back to Blade Vortex and double wisp. It's just so much fun. Damn, another Sacred Orb. Oh man, Legends is kind of pulling me in right now, just a little bit. Wisp always feels double wisp always feels so like hit or miss. Like I'll go a day and you still make like good currency the whole time, but as far as big drops go, like sometimes it feels like you can go a whole day without anything crazy, and then you get on like the next day and all of a sudden it just like rains locks and mirrors on you. The original sin is just such a cool ring. I feel like when I'm self farming my maps, I never get this low. But he gave me some 41% too, though, which is weird. What strat did I farm before Rogue Exiles? Strongboxes, but it was like day 2 of the league. And I've been in Exiles ever since. Does anyone remember that Imperial Gaming strategy from 3.25 when he dropped his rarity down? I tried to find his day. I'm looking for different ways to drop the rarity down, but I've never done it before, so I don't know like all the options I have. But I either need to buy a new mirroring to get rarity and run the rarity flask and shit, or I want to go reduced rarity and just capitalize on finding shit tons of magic idols. But I don't know how to do it outside of a reflected ring. Somebody mentioned the Scarab last night, but I'm not sure what they were talking about. Blew the budget. Fubgun quit. Not surprised. I actually figured he quit a while ago. All right, back to Blade Vortex. Penance Brand is superior though, for sure. Where are we at? Where we are. You stop being a cheap bitch and pick up Awakened Unleash. I was down to zero. I was like 0 divines and 80 chaos. I hit the amulet. It was like I was like 1 or 2 off of being done with the league if I didn't hit. Honestly, it was so fucking bad. Is Awakened Unleash even worth it? I don't even know what it really does. Something about the damage when it's reoccurs, I think, right? But I don't even know if it really matters for Blade Vortex. We'll buy it anyways because I'm not sure. Smart people POB. I just throw things in and see what happens. I might be able to get it to Legend. The Penance Brand looks solid on Legend. I should be able to run that pretty consistently, but the Blade Vortex is not quite there yet. Plus, I bought a bunch of Toxic Sewer maps, so I've got to run Blade Vortex. Gotta have the Val. Blade Vortex only good. Actually, now that I'm running I'm gonna run double wisp in this easier content, I think I'm gonna try to go back to the no evasion. See how it holds up. Because not having what do you call it? Phasing with Blade Vortex is just stupid. Got the new POE? Yeah, I can send it to you. Oh, dude, I'm stupid. I didn't fix my shit. Gotta redo the passage tree and get out of the Penance Brand stuff. What did I do? I think I did this. Picked up a little more ES. Do I want to do that? I think I want to try more damage actually. 9,500. We'll see. See what it feels like. Is it the best damage wheel? I don't know. I'll have to POB. Hopefully I haven't left town yet. So hopefully that changes did hasn't updated. Let's take a look. Yeah, I still got the Penance Brand one. Dun, dun, dun. No longer using frenzy charges. I'll check focus. I'm probably not gonna do this that accurate. I don't know how. What do you like? What do you set elusive as? 25. Starts pretty high. I think 25 is fair. I won't do the chill ignited and burning because I'm not running on ring adrenaline right now. But I do like the chill igniting, burning more with chaos damage. Um, this is bricked because not bricked, but it's not this high. It's more accurate. Something like that. What's up, those scared? Yeah, they're expensive, dude. I don't know, man. It's getting rough out here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna mess around at the Blade Vortex for a bit today, and then I'm probably gonna actually farm on Penance Brand and go into Legend just because of how expensive they are. Definitely want to capitalize on your rituals now. The hell was that for? Oh, because evasion, man. I don't. I don't want to run this though. Sorry, I don't want to die either. I'm so close to being able to fix my flask with the resistance shit. It's just really hard with the items I have because I thought I was gonna go life, so I rolled chaos on my gloves, which is messing everything up. Need to just stop, take a second to recraft soon. But the best gloves would be the 47 cold resist with 50% damage against chilled. But I'd want to put them on a high quality warlock base and then fracture, and then aside from that being a pain in the ass, then you also have to hit the T1 ES prefix, which is going to be a disgusting amount of Eldritch Chaos. So it's just like, super expensive. I probably wouldn't do a 30% Warlock base. That's like mere tier shit with how hard it is to recom the mod onto the Warlock gloves and then also hit the Fracture. Just go through a lot of bases. It's more of like a 27% kind of thing. 25% even maybe. You can blow through hundreds of divines. Trying to hit that. Oh, Sacred Orb for double wisp too. Someone's gonna pay me tonight. This game owes me after those locks, man. Owes me something. I didn't get lucky either, dude. Like that was just raw farming, man. Like so many fucking divines to farm. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream tonight. I do it for a little bit if I decide to start, but man, I gotta be honest, like I'm a little burnt out. That Amulet just like sucks all the fun out of the game, and I'm still recovering from it. It's like one of those things where it takes so long to hit that like you don't even feel good when you hit it. At least I didn't. I thought that was just fucking obnoxious. We'll see. I just wanted to hop on and show us off to give some people some ideas. This came out pretty badass. Not so much the Blade Vortex version, but the Penance Brand version. Definitely a high cost to run, build wise, but I think at this stage of the league, a lot of people have quite a bit of currency to blow. I'm so bad at keeping track of the rituals in this map. Am I still doing two double wisp? Uh, no, probably not. Not at 30C each. I am right now because the Blade Vortex build just doesn't have what it takes to do Titanic Legend. Not very well, at least. It'll catch too many stray deaths. But if when I go back to Penance Brand, which I when I inevitably will, just because it's better, I'll do Legend until the prices change. I mean, it's like half the cost of the map, and you don't make that much less in currency. Did I leave shit back? I feel like I did. It's the whole ass reliquary key on the ground. I was about to open a new map. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it matters, to be honest. You're gonna make plenty of currency running double wisp even at 30C each. But you do make a lot from legends too. So if it's half the price, it's like, well, then right, why run double wisp? The only reason I'm doing it right now is because when I tried this on legend, it was a little spotty. Also, I feel like legend is kind of a waste without rarity. Like legend feels completely different when you're running rarity versus no rarity. Oh, it's got Ellie resist on it. Shit. I'll put that course flask on somehow. Also, it's been my experience that wildwoods feel way better on double wisp. Like way better. I swear, when I pop like a huge blue wildwoods, I get either a lock or a mirror or like three sacred orbs. It goes insane with double wisp, in my experience. And like Legends does too sometimes, but I don't know. Just doesn't feel the same. All right, no. We need quartz flask. I can't do it. Cannot do it. Increased effect. One. Do I need a full 20? No. I think the adrenaline from this is carrying me enough on the movement speed. I think getting like caught up on every little thing. Too obnoxious. Oh, Smith didn't have any, right? Yeah, no ruckus. It's tanky. Don't feel right either. Should be good. Small clutches just feel look tough to craft. What's the best way? I don't know. I buy mine. Um, I think if you really wanted to craft, it's tough with the attribute ones. They're just a bitch. But fracturing increased effect is your best. And then just reforge defense or something. I don't even have energy shield on a bunch of mine because they're just so rare, and I don't think there's a ton of people crafting them. Normally, there's like a bunch of dudes that'll, just buy endless amounts of them, and then they'll, roll increased effect, and then energy shield or life on them, and then they'll just exalt slam and hit what they hit, and then they just make a shit ton of them, and they work for whatever build they work for. Somebody will have a need for them eventually, but it just doesn't seem like too many people are doing that this league. So if you're trying to craft your own and hit like specific, like whatever you're looking for, it's just a nightmare. But the easiest way is to fracture increased effect, and then just spam reforge on something over and over. Exalt slam and null. Buying them from trade. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the best way to craft them. For like really really good ones, they're if the person knows what they're doing, then they're really expensive. Don't buy them all though. I still need some. Mine are pretty bad, but they don't. I've had them on active search forever. They don't even show up. Super rare. I want to see the damage. I think I still have the old mirrored Blade Vortex wand from 3.25. Kind of want to see the damage difference between the Penance Brand one and the Blade Vortex one. If I remember right, it was insane. Like way more than you would think it would be. I'm kind of surprised you can get Blade Vortex's damage this high with only one wand. Flame blast. Fuck you. That's the first time it's one shot me since I bought the new shield. Is there increased damage? Alright, shit. I should have popped the other two rituals. That was stupid. This is a pretty blue heavy map. I also should probably finally save towards that 4 ritual idol at some point. Dude, where are the exiles at? It's the longest ritual, man. Definitely not having issues. I might try and find some more damage. The mirrors have life on it? I know, dude, it's painful. Our mirror selection is like non-existent this league. I got chaos resist and life on mine. And cast speed, which is terrible for Blade Vortex. Terrible for Blade Vortex on the wand too. There's a better one than this though. I only bought this one because I wasn't sure how I was gonna set the Penance Brand up. But there's one with I think rarity over chaos resist. That's probably the one that I'll swap this one out for eventually. Double rarity plus implicit, yeah. What does it lose? It loses the global crit multi, I think. The gloves will probably be the next thing I do, but it's really they're really not that much it's really not that much damage to get the 50% extra while chilled. And then if I do that, then it also kind of locks me into running the chaos can freeze, chill ignite, and shock. Some more Scarabs. Go back in. So 100 of these is like 1,000, 3,300. Damn, dude. Because they're expensive. Lose the multi and the 7% reduced mana. Yeah, probably. It depends on what timeless you get. Because I'm running this right now, but I can take this off. And if I take this off, then I need to run something. I don't know. I would POB it. I'm pretty sure it's fine. I POB'd it earlier, and I think it's fine. But you have to run the reduced mana timeless if that's the case. I can't really simulate it right now because I'm using Blade Vortex, which is a lot cheaper than Penance Brand, but he's got to chill out, dude. It's healing him so much. Oh, he does have yellow on him. You just lost two House of Mirrors and a Gamba, and you feel like quitting the league. Dude, don't Gamba if you need it, man. That shit always feels so bad. Like, if you care about it, don't gamble it. That sucks, though, man. What were you gambling it for? Just trying to get some quick money to afford something? I feel like I probably could make this work on Legend with a couple of changes. I mean, it was pretty close. Just kept catching these random stray deaths, and it's annoying. I don't want to deal with it. But I bet with a couple of changes and ironing it out a little bit more, it's just hard because it's just half the damage of Penance Brand, you know. It's always just been. I think like Blade Vortex has probably been my favorite skill of all time. I want it to be better than it is always. Does she have a tag on her that says like chaos damage can't go through her energy shield or something? I don't understand why I have to. It's a lot of firestorms on me. I don't understand why I can't kill through her energy shield. It makes you feel better, George. I just spent 25 blocks on my amulet, and I was about to quit too. I'm done talking about it because I talked about it all forever at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, man, something like 2200 divines or something. Probably more than I have on any other thing in my character all put together. It's horrible, painful. But look, now you got a reason to grind. You're broke. Oh wait, what I'm doing? I gotta put on Herald of Ash, right? Obviously. How could you not? It's such a weak explosion. That's alright, I guess. The AoE is not ideal, that's for sure. I would really like one more medium cluster, but it is what it is. The points are it's not a lot of wiggle room. Yeah, I don't know. You get a lot from Wisp, but do you get enough for it to be 60 chaos to open a map? And like why is Legend so cheap in comparison? Like why is Legend it's like 5 chaos, 4 chaos, 2 chaos if you put in a buy order. That's crazy. How much suffering on Penance did you miss? None, dude. Penance is going crazy. It's twice as good as what this is right here. It can definitely run max pack size Deli with Titanic of Legend. But I hit the Amulet today, so I had a bunch more damage. A ton of people running double whisk because it's easier. Yeah, fair enough. It is way easier. I'm running it right now since I'm running the Blade Vortex, but with the cost of Wisp, I'll probably go back up to I'll probably go back to Legend because it seems like that Wisp scare is just gonna keep climbing. But yeah, the Blade Vortex I'm running here is just barely not there for Legend on max pack size. But yeah, no, the Penance Brand's going insane. I'll swap back to it. I just wanted to mess around with the Sunstream for a bit. I'll try a Legend with it. I tried it earlier. It was a little dicey. I'll probably have to cut out my movement speed until I can solve my resistance issues with some gear. But the damage on Blade Vortex is just a little rough for this high. I get the rarity rings plus swap out Quicksilver for Gold Flash should be 100 rarity easily. Yeah, I can definitely pull off the rarity. I just need to get the different ring. If I get the different ring, then I'd be more willing to put on the gold flask and then maybe even run item rarity, not with Blade Vortex, but with Penance Brand. Easily push up. I pushed up to 200 today and ran on 137 or whatever with Legend, and it was fine. Oh, that's right. I remember the problem I was having with Blade Vortex on Legend at this pack size. It goes fine with Penance Brand, but with Blade Vortex, I don't think your life leech is quite there. Just since the damage is, a bit lower. There's a mirror helmet that goes for 0 fee. Also has crafted prefix open, so you can probably ask for ES craft. Oh, really? Uh, what's on the prefix? Is rarity on the suffix or the prefix? I thought it was prefix. I'll definitely mirror that soon then. Yeah. You know what? That's cool. Blade Vortex is fun. I did enough with it. People can go back in the VOD if they want to see it. I'm gonna go back to Penance Brand. It's just beta. That was a cool little fun experiment though. Went way better than I thought I was going to. I think I had to drop this. You give up so many extra points for Penance Brand. What else do I have to give up? Like that. Probably keep that. Do you really need more than three brands? I feel like you don't. Especially because the only duration I have is uh this right here. Yeah, try that out. I'll definitely hang on to this. Excuse me. I'll definitely hang on to that though for like farming maps or something. Dude, it would be such a breeze. That's why I farmed a bunch of them initially. I'll probably keep this as is. Quartz flask would be nice. Just even for the extra spell suppression, honestly, for Titanic. And you don't really need movement speed. I could run rarity, but I just think I don't know. I either want to do a bunch of rarity or known. Like, to be honest, because I am still making a ton of money off the idols. Yeah, that looks good. Damn, rarity is on suffix. Oh, okay. I can never remember. Oh yeah, shit. Oh, I just realized this whole time I was playing, I wasn't running with Immortal Call up. Oops. Rarity can be both. Yeah, no, rarity can't be both, but there's a crafted one. Shit. And I think the crafted one is, I guess, prefix. I feel like ES is a little lower than my original version. I've been messing around with my skill tree so much. Probably didn't reset it back up right. I think Delhi would feel a lot better if I went spell suppression. Well, shield is the best to mirror. The one with reservation. I think it has to be the one with reservation because of the block chance is so big on it. I wanted the other one because I don't think, I don't know. You might be able to get creative with the reservation on it. I didn't experiment with it that much, but it didn't really seem like it was going to do much. But yeah, the block chance is what's really needed on it. Yeah, I'm getting fucking hit hard. This is so like these 2 points are so much. I just can't find them. I just don't even think that's better though. Oh, and I lose an all resist from it. Yeah, I don't know about that. I give up one, but I need to get to level 100. Spellbox really low on this side. Dude, where's Ignat? I don't even see her. I gotta build that pilfering idol set soon. That pilfering scarab is already up to 60C. Insane. Must be going crazy. I think I probably need to pick up the mirrored shield. More and more it's seeming like I am gonna have to push into suppress, I think. My only concern with going spell suppression though is like if you lose those warlock gloves, it's probably gonna cut my ES down by like 1,000. And getting spell suppress would be great for spells, but I think it might really mess up my LA max hit and fizz max hit a little too much. Plus, I probably have to find the points for it too, because you get 22 on chest, which I have, and then like another 20 from quartz flask, just about. So we'll say 40, and then you get 28 more, 68 from your chest or your boots and your gloves. Yeah, I mean, I gotta find spell suppression on the tree then somehow, some way. Unless I go into the other Scion 20 spell suppress thing, but then I lose a shit ton of damage. Seems tricky to get on. That was just a big lightning hit though. I don't even know if spell suppress saves me there. I think the amount of points you sacrifice to get spell suppress, it's more as I think about it more and more while playing. I just don't see it. I 5 Divine Orb off that map though, and I bricked it. That's kind of insane. Those Strongbox idols are expensive, man. I was looking at crafting some, and it was like the 9% magic ones are like 30 divine or something, bro. Like what? It's insane. I saw I watched a bit of the POE guy's video that he put out where he's running like 1400% or whatever. Like I dropped so many immortals, it was insane. I'm pretty sure that's what did it. Raising the prices of all that stuff. I still think the best way to do it would be a non-containment strategy. My containment scare is like 2 divine. And if you roll insane idols, you can get like 25 strong boxes on your maps. You basically get a containment without running containment. And have them be like 40% openable again without potency. Alright, maybe not that much. But with perfect, you could do like 36. So yeah, almost 40. Be expensive though. I think I'm gonna step this down just a smidgen until I finish out my gear. Where's my? There they are. Get my rituals open, closing quicker as well. Damn, I dropped it by a bunch. I got sold some pretty ass maps. I'm gonna have to farm my next set. Origix isn't that bad on this, luckily. Where my Exiles at? 41 pack size. This should be pretty. Let's see. This ends up being 120 pack size. I think that's fine for now. Until I fix some stuff up. Should bounce 115 to 125, I would think. Wait, was that an Exile? I feel like I didn't see any, and then... Oh, there are Exiles on this. I think I might do that. I'll probably put... I don't think I'm going to buy too many more upgrades, actually. I think I want to put together a Strongbox idle set. It sounds fun. Sounds chill. That hurt. Um... Yeah. Something else for a bit. I need another strategy to fall back on. I'm doing Titanic Exiles forever. Need something relaxing. There's a... Every time I get a Conqueror's idol with 25% ultimatum double or whatever it is, that shit sells instantly, man. I'm not really a big ultimatum fan, but I think it might be kind of insane with the demand for that idol. I wonder how this league would feel on SSF hardcore. It's got to be misery, right? Or even just SSF. I think the idols would be really tough on SSF. Yeah, right when I picked up the his damage reduction, it's got annihilated by Eldritch. Lame. One thing I would consider would be the chaos damage can ignite, chill, and shock. Yeah, I was running that a bunch. The only reason I stopped is because I was running the Blade Vortex. I think I like it better. The damage is the same. The defense is obviously worse. Um, because adrenaline gives the 10% physical damage reduction. But the thing I didn't like about it is, aside from the movement speed, um, the thing I didn't like about adrenaline was that it isn't always up. Like it has a down period on it. So, but yeah, I was running this for a bit. If you do that though, you need to swap back to it when you run avoid ailment maps. So you have to like separate out your avoid ailment maps, and then switch over to adrenaline to run these, or else it'll be kind of crap. Yeah, I mean it's good. Defensively, it's good. It slows them from the chill. Uh, the shock obviously increases your damage by a bunch. You lose a bunch of Fizz or DR though. Yeah, you better just swap them around. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I do like the chill shock and ignite one a lot more. And I think there's something. I think you got damaged somewhere. Like if you ignited shield or shocked recently. Oh wait, maybe it was the old cluster I was running. Yeah, never mind. It was the sadist. Gave you a shit ton of extra damage. This is no BV. I know, man. You're gonna have to go back. You have to go back in the VOD. I was running it for a bit. It's cool. It's fun. It can't run top tier Titanic Legends though. I need to. I'm using Penance Brand items on it. Like it was just kind of a for fun thing that was going pretty decent. It definitely crushes wisp content, but yeah, in order to like actually make it work, I'd have to pick up some real items for it and not just Penance Brand items. But I played on it for a while at the beginning of the VOD. Yeah, I mean it went okay. Like it was good actually. Like, I'm pretty impressed with how well it performs using cast speed items and shit. Um, if I wanted to get like a real wand and a real ring for it, it could actually be pretty decent. But I played around with it a bit before I got on stream, and I was like, oh shit, this is actually kind of insane, which is why I made the thumbnail and title that I did. And then Once I started actually playing around with it on like with real content and not just double wisp and stuff, then it seemed like the life leech couldn't quite hold up in the higher end legend stuff. But it could definitely blast through double wisp, probably a 135%, pretty smooth. But yeah, it was mostly just for fun, just to mess around a bit. Penance Brand is always superior to it. Just mindlessly going back in a circle right now. Not even paying attention to the map. This room feels way better with Blade Vortex, though, that's for sure. Just because the AoE damage you have versus Penance Brand. Hitting everything that jumps on top of you. I left a Xandro up, I guess. Yo, why is he cooking me so hard, dude? Just the haste aura with increased attack and cast? I haven't had an issue with him in forever. What did I do to my tree? I do still have the block. Still have the evasion. That doesn't help against Sandra, but hmm. I guess just the haste aura and the attack speed roll on the map. Do they respond with the same modifiers on them? Like if there's a haste aura before, do they get it again, or is it random mods and they respawn? It's gotta be random, right? I think so. I'll have to pay attention to the next Soul Eater. That'd probably be the thing that told me. Man, this thing came out pretty badass, honestly. Oh man, I could feel it. Oh, it's so hard for that amulet. I'm probably gonna end stream and just get off the game for a bit. That shit wears you out, dude. Farming that many divines for the amulet. But it's cool. I got the POB if anyone's interested in checking it out. I think with a little bit of work, it'll be pretty top tier. It feels pretty damn good as it is. But damn, shit's expensive. The amulet, depending on your luck, without the amulet, it's not that expensive at all. But just with how unlucky I got with the amulet, dude, it's like I can just feel it. I finally hit it, and now I just don't even want to play anymore. I'll keep playing the league, I think, but I need to step away for a bit. That shit was mind-numbing farming that much. I put together a cheap Exile setup for 120 div, drop a Mage Blood on fourth map I ran. That's fucking insane. Paid off your idol set. Now you get to start upgrading to the big idols. Were you running double legend or double wisp or legend? Probably legend, right? Like you don't really drop uniques on double wisp that often. Oh yeah, that's all I got in me, man. Path of Exile, dude. Shit is it's a grind sometimes. I gotta get the fuck out of my chair and go do something. Don't reflect these amulets, bro. They'll suck you dry. Giant Exile with 2 wisp and you get the Mage Blood? Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up. You gotta start now. You gotta start the min-max process of upgrading your idols. Go spend all 120 div just to miss your recombinators. No, I'm kidding. They're not that bad to hit. I've crafted some for like 20 or 30 divine, and then some I have lost 100 divine on, but each one you hit is worth like 300, so definitely don't buy them. That's for sure. But, alright, boys. I'm out. It's looking good. It's looking a lot better. I think if anyone's looking for a Penance Brand build, this is definitely a pretty good direction to take it, I think. We'll open these bad boys up real quick. And then, Blade Vortex. That Blade Vortex build, I think, would be super, super good for T17s and like Strongbox and shit like that. It would be insane for that, but it's a little low on the damage without the right items. For 130 5-pack size. With Legend. It was definitely fine with double wisp. Dude, I opened so many of these. All I found is one Mage Blood. I think I'm still making money on them though. Because every time you hit one of the like Forbidden Flesh and Flame, does 10 divine. I doubt that's selling for that. There's a bunch of other ones. I got the I found a few that were between like 50 to 100. The 100 was the voices though, and I ran the voices and hit a 3 passive. That was just pure luck. But anyways, yeah, I need to get off the computer. For anyone who just showed up, feel free to go back to the beginning of the VOD. The Blade Vortex went pretty cool. It's alright. Needs different gear, but it seems like a fun little thing to do. But I'm broke now. I don't feel like farming. So I'm out. Peace.